What's up? You know how many YouTubers? I'm not gonna start the stream with that. Never mind. Bro, my hair looks stupid as hell, bro. You see that? I got a little flare. Hold up. Turn that light on.
It's on the floor, bro.
Yeah, turn it on. Watch out. Turn. Hit it. Just hit the thing. There you go. That should help our lighting. Yeah, there we go. Lighting looks much better. Okay. So, we had, to start the bowl season, we had UAB versus Miami, Ohio in the Bahamas Bowl. UAB won 24-20. And you see the last play of that game?
Yeah, they.
That was amazing. 1 yard was the difference for that game. I don't know about you, but that reminded me of the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Tennessee Titans Super Bowl game. Remember when they stopped that guy at the 1 yard line? The Tennessee Titans guy?
Wait.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right there. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Tennessee Titans Super Bowl game. They're in the same conference. What division? AFC.
No, remember Tennessee? Who did Tennessee play in the Super Bowl? Hold up.
I don't think it was Pittsburgh.
Hold up. Super Bowl games. Hold up. Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Or like, I didn't even send the stream out. Oh, my bad. St. Louis versus Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That Super Bowl. My bad. My bad. Everybody, my bad. I'm sorry. I am very, very sorry from the bottom of my heart. They don't even start the second quarter.
That's what I was saying.
If y'all new here, hit that subscribe button because we lit. You know,
So is that coach getting all that water dumped in his head. Losses by a combined 5 points. UCLA. They actually lost to some comp teams though. They only lost to UCLA and Troy.
Yeah, that's the part that's different.
That's scary, yeah. Seeking first bowl win in program history. Who's that? South Alabama or Western Kentucky seeking it? I was not paying attention.
I think South Alabama. Western Kentucky has a couple of bowl wins. It could be totally wrong, but who knows?
Nah, I think you're right.
You see Dansby Swanson?
Mm-mm.
He signed with the Cubs. And the Red Sox didn't do nothing.
Yeah, didn't they actually lose Bogarts?
Yeah.
To what's
yeah.
his name? Yep.
Yeah, don't want to talk about it.
He said I don't want to talk about
Red
it.
Sox, y'all suck. Bloom, get out of here, bro. This is a football stream, but I'm sorry, I'm a Red Sox fan and I'm hurting on the inside. Okay, you guys?
Oh, I thought he was about to get sacked. He got back to the line of scrimmage.
And he gained a couple yards. And he got the first down.
He's short by like 2 yards.
Oh, I mean, is that a... Okay, let me send this to a couple people. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Today I don't feel like doing anything. No, but tomorrow I gotta work both jobs. See what the hell you do at a 19-year-old?
Have fun with that.
Manual labor. I mean, it's better than... God, shut up. Shut up. But nah, that was a great bowl game. I feel like to start the bowl season out, we had 2 great games with Troy, UTSA, and Miami, Ohio versus UAB. I feel like that was a great bowl start. Oh, nice little trick play there from
For the first down.
Western Kentucky. If you guys are wondering, we are watching Western Kentucky versus South Alabama in the... Oh, with a nice little move. South Alabama right now is down 14-0. Yes, you heard me right. South Alabama going into this was a huge favorite. Maybe not huge, like 3.5 points, but still, in my head, it was huge. But
in my opinion, they should be ranked at least top 25.
yeah,
Drops back. Incomplete.
Okay, but then we go down. Let's go down. We got into our big bowl games, or some bigger bowl games. We had Florida versus number 14 Oregon State, and Oregon State just destroyed Florida. Just was bad. The running game for Oregon State was the difference maker. Florida did not show up. People are saying Florida should not have been that game. Do you agree with that?
I agree with it, but I already knew going into the game Florida was going to get smacked. I already knew Oregon State was not having any of that. They were highly disrespected, thinking that they should have been ranked. That was a good trick play.
Wow.
And just like that,
It's 21-0. Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers are on top.
this is not something that we expected to see.
No.
32 seconds, 3 plays, 56 yards.
Okay. But yeah, Florida, not a good showing for Florida.
No, not at all. This was a disappointing season.
Very disappointing.
Didn't they have a new head coach coming into the season?
I believe so. No. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they did. Embarrassing.
Disappointing yes. Very embarrassing.
Shame. Just shame. Oregon State, great game to close of the season. To get your 10th win of the season.
Great job holding your own in the Pac-12 too.
Yep. A lot of people didn't have you doing good, this and that, but you guys balled out and showed up. So, congratulations to you guys. It's a great win to end the season.
Absolutely,
And
have to agree.
then we got Louisville versus Cincinnati, and this was a surprise to some people.
Me as well. I had Cincinnati winning.
I had Louisville winning. I picked Louisville to win. I thought Louisville, even without Tyler Hudson, Louisville balled out, and their running game was the difference. Turner and I forgot who the other
Both
one.
rushed for 100 yards.
Yes, they both had amazing games, and Louisville Branch, I think he's got a great job there. I think he's going to stay as the head coach. They were saying that he was going into the game thinking he wasn't going to be the head coach in the future. Nah, if it was Louisville, I'm signing him to an extension.
You got to be careful with those, though. And the reason why I say that is like Mel Tucker, for instance. Look at what Michigan State just gave.
Not like a huge extension, but like that's like a good
like
2-year deal.
2-year
Deal, like maybe like $5 million.
It's not bad.
Like for a first-time head coach too, like a good 2-year $5 million deal each year. That's $10 million. Then with some like stuff like if you make a bowl game, extra $500K.
I could agree with that.
And if you have a 10-win season, that's $1 million. You know what I mean? Like
throw some incentives in there.
yeah, that's the word I was trying to find. But then you got in the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl, you got Washington State versus Fresno State. And wow, Fresno State went out there and destroyed Washington State.
That was another shocker to me.
I feel like would Fresno State have been a better game against Oregon State?
I think so. Fresno, you got to think.
It's
Fresno
10-4 or it's 9-4.
And they put up a good fight against USC when they played USC. I think they only lost to USC by like 10 when they played them.
And Jake Haener, 280 yards, 2 TDs. Fresno State's running back had 18 carries, 209 yards, and 2 TDs.
Good God.
Mims, running back. Good game for him. Good game for Fresno State all around. They showed up there. Big win for the Mountain West right there. They needed that. And I think that's 2 wins back-to-back for them now. Then we got Rice versus Southern Miss. Southern Miss, my boy Malik Short's got a ring in the Lending Tree Bowl. Still trying to figure out why the hell Rice made it, but
yeah, I am too.
What a game from Southern Miss. And Rice tried to come back. The third quarter, they scored 21 points. But then Southern Miss came out in that fourth quarter and just balled out. Frank Gore Jr., 329 yards and 2 TDs. His auntie was going ham.
He said, "Auntie, chill."
He said, "Auntie, chill. Chill, auntie, chill. We can." Like, my dad already paid all the bills. I'm about to pay more bills. But then you got in the New Mexico Bowl, we had SMU versus BYU, and this game lived up to the hype. I didn't really see this game. I actually forgot about this
I didn't
game.
really see that game either. I'm not going to lie to you.
But we had a 1-point game. SMU came back in the fourth quarter. They scored 13 points in the third quarter, or the fourth quarter, to make it a 24-23 game. But it seemed like did they miss extra point? That's what I'm questioning.
Or did they go for 2?
I don't know, but either way, they lost by 1 point, and BYU gets a 8-5 record to end the season. And what a game for BYU! And great game. Then we got Boise State versus North Texas, and Boise State, the Mountain West, gets another victory with a 35-32 victory over North Texas.
Boise State looked good all year, though.
Boise State, they were doing great things, but they had these couple losses in the season that it made you just be like, whoa.
What the heck? Yeah.
What was that, Boise? And could Boise State be going to the Pac-12 soon? That's the rumor going around.
I could see it.
And BYU. And Fresno State. Those 3 teams are all
I have
rumored.
heard of Fresno and BYU possibly.
Ooh, what a nice tackle.
Real tackle.
But then we got Marshall versus UConn, and I give UConn, I don't care if they lost by 14, 40, 30, I don't care. Congratulations to UConn for making a bowl, especially us New Englanders. We love that. UConn and UMass, they haven't made a bowl game, I feel like, since we were born. But maybe UMass next year will get a bowl game. Maybe.
Maybe so.
Or be 5. Maybe they'll be like Rice and get in there somehow with the 5 win. Yeah. But great game though. For honestly, I give UConn some credit though, because it looked kind of bad going to have 21-0. They came out and they made it a decent game. Only 2 touchdowns. Yeah, they made it a decent game. So gotta give them credit there. But overall, great game from Marshall. Marshall dominance was right there. Then we had a surprising victory, in my opinion. Not a surprising victory, because I feel like it could have went either way, but a surprising dominance we saw from Eastern Michigan against San Jose State. Eastern Michigan destroyed San Jose State 41-27.
The fact that they even put up 40 points was like mind-blowing.
And San Jose State's quarterback, Cordero, had 366 yards, bro, and 3 TDs. But the difference was the rushing game. The MAC division teams, conference teams, can just run the ball like crazy. Yeah. And that's the difference maker, I feel like. They don't got to go crazy yardage, but they pound the rock and they pound the ball to where they get the yardage that they need.
And it adds up.
And over time, I feel like that's what I feel like the difference maker is. Then we got Toledo versus Liberty, and what a game this was. Back and forth, Toledo comes back, Liberty looks like they're coming back, and then Daquan Finn for Toledo just takes it himself and does his thing, bro. And South Alabama punts it away again. We may be seeing a blowout.
Yeah, I didn't see it going this road. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's a nice bowl. That's a cool bowl.
How much you think it weighs? At least 20, 25 pounds?
Oh, that weighs more than 30. Scotty, you see that glass? Glass heavy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But, yeah, what a great game, though, that Toledo game was. And then we'll go, like, 5 games ahead. We'll go, like, to this weekend. We'll do up until, like, we'll go up to the 29th for games. And then we'll do another show then. Okay? So we got Baylor versus Air Force. Who do you got?
In my opinion, I'm going to go Baylor.
Wait a minute, I gotta do this. In the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. You got Baylor?
I got Baylor.
Baylor's a 3.5-point favorite, and they're in Texas. Yeah, I gotta go. And it's a 32-degree game. Are they inside?
I think
They're
so.
outside. No, it's a stadium. But I gotta
Sure?
go. Yeah, Amon G. Fort Worth, Texas.
Isn't that in Houston? Yeah, that's an indoor stadium. I mean, isn't that where the Texans play? If I'm not mistaken.
No, they play in the NRG.
I knew it was
It's an energy.
I knew it was something like that.
I got Baylor because it's in Texas.
The home
It's
tides.
in Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, the home tides.
The same with this bowl, Louisiana versus Houston, in the Independence Bowl, in Shreveport, Louisiana.
I'm gonna have to go with Houston to pull that one off.
I got Houston too. I feel like to close out this great season, this disappointing season for them, I feel like they have to.
They have to win a bowl.
They have to win a bowl game.
Can't settle for anything less.
Yep. And then we have our second big Power 5 bowl game. Wake Forest versus Missouri in the Gasparilla Bowl, the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Wake Forest is a 2-point favorite. Sam Hartman is playing. A.T. Perry is playing for Wake Forest.
I'm gonna have to go Missouri. I got Missouri to pull up.
You got Wake. I got Wake. I think Wake in the bowl games they always perform in the bowl games. Last year I forgot who they beat. They beat someone that no one expected them to beat. Or no, they got blown out last year. I think.
The only reason why I'm gonna say Missouri is because Missouri knows how to take it to big name schools. You see what they did to Georgia. Everybody thought that Georgia was gonna blow them out and rule them out early and stuff. That's dope.
I can't show you, my moves are messing. Y'all ain't seen my room. Yeah, I agree with you though. I remember I was at that person's house.
Yep.
And I remember watching it, and I remember I left, and then I got a text, and that person was like, "You see, I told you, da 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 da," and I was like, "Whatever."
You know, he was mad that night.
Oh yeah, he was mad I couldn't stay. I'm trying to sleep. Then we got Saturday on Christmas Eve. We got in the Hawaii Bowl, Middle Tennessee versus San Diego State. Who do you got?
4,410 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions.
That's Reed. Yeah, Reed
leads the FBS.
Yeah, Reed's disgusting. That's Western Kentucky's second time getting a lead passer, back-to-back seasons.
Zapp was one.
Zappy was last year, and this year it's Reed.
Yeah, they definitely do know how to produce good quarterbacks.
Yep, they're air passing. They're air raid offense. If I've ever seen one.
He used to be throwing
lasers. But they have great trick plays too.
True. This is bad.
Yes.
Like very bad.
Okay.
What is he, a freshman? Oh, he's a junior.
I think something like that. We'll look it up later. But Middle Tennessee versus San Diego State. The Hawaii Bowl.
I'm gonna go San Diego State. I like San Diego State in that game.
San Diego State is the 7-point favorite. I'm gonna agree with you, but I will not be surprised if Middle Tennessee does pull it off.
It wouldn't surprise me neither, though. But I'm definitely gonna go San Diego State in that game.
Yeah, I feel like it could go either way, but I gotta say San Diego State. I feel like is like they got a fake injury now. He's cramping. Number 4 was like, "What's wrong?" Remember, guys, I got down here to stop the momentum. But then we have in the Quick Lane Bowl, New Mexico State versus Bowling Green.
I'll go New Mexico.
I got Bowling Green.
Why you say that?
It's the MAC. Those MAC teams, like we talked about many times before, the MAC teams, they're just different. The MAC teams, we both know they be performing like, and you're just like, where did that come from? You know what I mean? Like you just sit there and you're like, where did that come from? Like I did not see that coming from you.
Who's the point spread have winning?
Bowling Green by 3.5.
3.5 point favorite.
That's one of those shit spreads though.
Mm-hmm. Because you never know what could go on in that.
Yeah, because it could be a field goal.
Oh, he's not even leaving no more. He announced.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he goes, "I'm declaring for the draft."
Yep.
The 27th is where we get our good bulls. There's already good bulls, but this is where we get like our group of 5 great bulls. Right here. Oh, another touchdown. Oh. We got Georgia Southern versus Buffalo in the Camellia Bowl. Camellia Bowl.
Georgia Southern. I got Buffalo.
I don't want Buffalo because I like Buffalo. But I wouldn't. My gut's telling me Georgia Southern, but I gotta go Buffalo just because I love Buffalo's uniforms and I love Buffalo in general. Even though they got Van Treese as quarterback for Georgia Southern. Damn. Now we got Memphis versus Utah State in the first Serve Pro First Responding Bowl. Memphis versus Utah State. Memphis is a 7.5 point favorite, and honestly, I gotta agree with that. I think Memphis is gonna win, but I don't think they're gonna. I think they'll beat them by a touchdown.
I think Memphis will win that game. So I was just about to say, I don't see Memphis losing.
Yeah, I agree. Damn,
but it's not gonna be a
hands.
blowout either.
No, I feel like it's gonna be a surprisingly good game, but I feel like, or it could be. Memphis could take that by a good amount though, because Utah State this year's been up and down.
I would say, yeah, they haven't.
Utah State's been okay, up. We're gonna have these great games, and then they have these couple games where it's like, where the hell did Dodgers go? But then you got my Group of 5 game of the year: Coastal Carolina versus East Carolina. Yes, I know Coastal Carolina is hurting right now because they lost two of their best players.
That's gonna be a good one though.
I got East Carolina just because of what Coastal Carolina's lost the transfer portal.
I have to agree. That's gonna be a good game though.
Keaton Mitchell. I feel like he's gonna do crazy
I think
things.
he'd go either way.
I got East Carolina, and look at the spread. The spread was for Coastal going to this. Now it's Eastern Carolina by 7.5.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's gonna be that much, but yeah. But then we end the night at 10:15 with the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, Wisconsin versus Oklahoma State.
Wisconsin, I got to win.
You got Wisconsin?
Sanders is in the transfer portal, in case you didn't know. Spencer Sanders is in the transfer portal.
I got Wisconsin then.
He said, I got
wow.
Wisconsin. Yeah, he's up out of there.
I got Wisconsin. Think Luke Fickell is going to do some differences there.
I think so too. And this is where he starts it.
Yup. Let's see, the last day that we're doing, because we're not doing the 29th, do the 29th another day.
Okay.
We got UCF versus Duke in the Military Bowl, presented by Peraton. Duke's a 3-point favorite.
I like UCF to win that game.
I want Duke, my Dukies.
Oh God.
Duke on top. Yo.
Nope.
Then we got Kansas versus Kansas.
That's who you're going with, Kansas?
No, I said Kansas versus Kansas.
Arkansas.
It's Kansas.
Arkansas.
In the Liberty Bowl, AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Arkansas is a 3-point favorite. I got Kansas. I want Kansas to have a 500 above 5. I want a 7-6 record for Kansas.
I want Kansas to win, but with KJ Jefferson coming back and announcing that he's staying, I like Arkansas.
And his 8th year, it seems like.
Yo, speaking of 8th year, did you see how they just granted that dude from Oregon that 8th or 9th year?
Yeah, bro.
Like, they were like, bro, how old are you playing college football? He's like 26.
Yeah, bro. He ain't going to the draft.
No, not at all. Like,
He gotta have a wife and kids by that time.
What are you playing a 9th year of football?
He gonna have like 3 kids. He owns 2 houses. Like, he got his 3rd degree now.
Like, shoot, I know Kyrie Walker reclassified like 7 different times.
But still.
He eventually made the league at one point.
Jesus. Then we got Oregon versus North Carolina.
I like Oregon in that game.
Both trying to get
their identities back.
They're both trying to get to 10 wins.
9-3, both of them.
Yeah, they're both. No, North Carolina's 9-4. Remember they played in the ACC championship.
And lost to Clemson.
Me, I got Oregon. I think
like
Spencer Webb. For Spencer Webb.
I like Oregon.
I got Spencer Webb winning for them. I got Spencer Webb in Oregon. I hope that Spencer Webb.
Is Bo Nix staying or is he playing for the draft?
No, he stayed. He said he's got unfinished business.
Oh.
I think Oregon's gonna win this for Spencer Webb. They're gonna win the Holiday Bowl for Spencer Webb.
Okay.
Then we end the night with Texas Tech versus Ole Miss in the Texas Bowl.
I say Texas Tech.
I got Ole Miss.
I got Texas.
I don't think Lane Kiffin's gonna lose.
Texas
Who the hell is that?
What the heck is that? Looks like a bootleg Kool-Aid man.
Oh no! I was talking about the dude.
I'm
Not
talking
him.
about the red
That's
mascot.
him. That's Big Red. Don't disrespect Big Red.
Looks like a bootleg Kool-Aid.
That's why I love him.
Look at him.
I love that.
Nah, heck, man.
That's the best mascot in college football behind Notre Dame's Leprechaun.
Nah, their Leprechaun is definitely top 5, but he took that out. He should have just needed it. Oh,
If he didn't fall.
he still didn't get to the 25 though, so yeah, he should have needed it.
Okay, you guys. That is today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be back live another day to go live again. We may be live later this week. Maybe.
Yeah,
If both of us is free. Friday, I know I'm off.
I'm off.
I know I'll probably be with Mata too, so all three of us may be able to do it.
All right.
I bet. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Caveman Sports Talk family. And we may have a sponsor next stream.